Hey guys, welcome to the 6.86 map where the terrain has changed quite a bit. So I'm going to use this video to showcase a couple of different new paths that you could take as a hero and a couple of new juke spots. So without further ado, let's check out this path that you don't need any tangling to go through. It's a path that both teams could use quite well. If you're the dire support trying to backstab the Radiant offlane, or vice versa. There's one spot that you could juke through and basically do a ring around the rosy if you cut that particular tree over here. But it's a pretty nice spot that you could make. Similarly, there is one on the Radiant side. Now this one you can only really use it at nighttime because the tower will have day vision over here. However, at nighttime the tower vision won't see the path that you're taking. So you're supposed to walk through here as the Radiant safe lane, cut this particular tree, and with this particular cut you could actually gank behind the tier 1 tower, which is fairly dangerous for the dire offlane. If you don't want to gank here, you could even go one step deeper and cut into here and suddenly surprise backstab. So that's a pretty nice ganking spot. Checking out this spot, I think this already existed in the previous patch, but if you don't know, you cut as an offlane on the Radiant side and just cut into the side shop. That's pretty nice. If you are on the mid lane, you could actually cut behind these trees. Not literally cut, but you can see that I have access into the side shop and start buying stuff. I think previously you needed to cut a tree here, but you're fine. Meanwhile, if you're playing on the dire side and you want to backstab mid, you can see that this new gank path now exists. You can even go deeper and gank out here if you want, instead of ganking out here. Not exactly the biggest difference, but hey. Also for invisible hero players like bounty hunters, you now could actually, if you're on the dire side, you could actually stand here or walk past this mid ramp without the Radiant tower having true sight vision on you. The true sight vision extends to about here, so if you hug around this ramp, now you won't get detected. So that has been changed in 6.86. Alright, for junglers out there, if you want to access both of these camps without walking around these big lines of trees, you could cut this one tree over here and walk through. That will lessen your pull time. Similarly, you cut this big tree over here and you can walk through very easily. A particular nice juking spot over in this particular area of the map. You could do a little bit of ring around the rosy, and of course you could walk through now. It's pretty nice. Another juke spot I forgot to showcase here is if you're being chased, you could just cut through here and just walk through. There's a lot of trees in particular that you could cut in this path that you could break people's ankle. Speaking of jukes, there's another nice spot over here. If you cut this particular tree, you can now even access into this like little side path, so you could lose people quite easily in these trees. In this new bull camp, by cutting down this particular tree and this one, you could actually side pull over here. It takes quite a bit of timing, and in fact you have to tank a shot or two, but once you tank a shot, your creeps will be able to aggro and drag over here. This is a nice spot that you could actually bob rob somebody by planting a GG branch. If you plant right on this particular spot, people cannot walk up and down the ramp. Yeah, you can see that it's a full block. A particular new pull or juke spot is by eating this big tree over here, and you can now walk through these camps. Okay, the final juke spot I want to show you, which I found extremely cool, is this one over here. You could actually juke into these trees and cut this particular one, and you're going to be right into the big camp. So if you're being chased, you could really surprise somebody here. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. If I find more juke spots or enough of them, I probably will make a part 2 on that video to showcase more. Obviously there's also new camps that are on the map. And I do plan to make a warding video or de-warding video based on how to block multiple camps or deal with your camps being blocked. Let me know if there are interests on those particular type of video. If there are, then I'll definitely be making that one. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Luminous, and I'm signing off. GG guys.